How you will manage your time?
We should manage our time efficiently.
And
If we have 24 hours and I have to do certain things within the 24 hours, so I have to divide my time based on the based on the priority of the work. Which
right.
work I have to give more time and which work I have to give less time,
Correct.
likewise.
Correct, Sujata. You are very right in this case, because we can manage time only with the priority and the urgency of the work. Only, nothing is more complex in it that we can't understand this thing. But whatever has priority, we need to finish that first. That's it. And you can manage your time for the, you can say, priority at home as well and at your work as well. And at work, you can take permission from your seniors regarding something. Just you have to, what work you have to do first, what is the priority, what is the urgency. Kiska mic, whose mic is open right now? Please switch off your mic, mute your mic. Okay. Priority. Okay, so this helps us to make the most of time. Just suppose I just whenever I used to work, I always make a doodle. Do you know doodle? What is doodle? Do you have any idea about the doodle? What is doodle? To do list. I think you might have heard the word to do list. Have you heard? What is to do list? And any of you people make the to do list in prior or not? Do you make? Thanks, Devanshu. Anybody else? Don't you make? Very good, Shilpa. Okay. Okay. I think everyone makes it, but don't want to share. Okay. Fine. One thing I would like to add here: always, please make doodle, because it it creates a guideline of the work to be done, whether it is a work of home or whether it is a work of your workplace. Please write it down. You won't believe, I always put a diary in whenever I am at home also, what needs to be done, what has to be repaired, what has to be done, everything. Because this mind cannot store everything here. So we must maintain a doodle. It is a very good habit. It is a very good habit. If you will see any of the celebrity, any of the leader, any of the businessmen, they will be having a manager to maintain this to-do list. Okay, किससे मिलना है, whom to meet, whom to visit, whom to inaugurate. Every single minute they have given. If you are not writing, so you might get confused. But to-do list clarifies your mind about the job to be done. Okay, and just you are making, if just suppose you are making your to-do list of tomorrow right now. Okay, what you have to do tomorrow in the morning. You are making 5 to 6. Vinita, please put your mic on mute. Yes, Dr. Sprita, do you want to say something? Dr. Suprita. Okay. So I think you might have got the gist of this. Why we must manage the time, because the time will not come again. Whatever age you are having, whatever scene you are having right now, that this won't come again. So we must value time more than money. I will say more than the money. Prioritize your time, prioritize your things according to available slab of time. Okay, if you are disrespecting time with your laziness, with your lethargicness, you won't be able to get results, proper results. Okay, so moving on, now we will think about the right action at the right time. What is this right action at the right time? Right action. Anybody can tell me any experience regarding this? Just suppose you are this happens in the most of the I usually take in such kind of cases I usually take the medical exam. If uh, someone is there in your family get you can say get faint in front of you, what will you do? What will you do? If somebody gets faints in front of you in your family, what will your step? Let me know. What will you do in that case? What will be your action? Okay, first aid like hot application, good. And anything else? Okay, you will judge that. How will you judge the condition? How will you judge? And I will let you know about something important here. Assess the area duration. Okay, anybody else? If somebody faints in front of you, of that is your family member, what will you do? Let me know. Okay. Okay. Fine. I think you might have got the idea about the thing. What can be? Listen. If someone is getting aware of, sometimes it happens that if somebody gets faint. So if he or she is partly conscious, you can keep him at home. But if he or she is totally unconscious, you must take that person only 5 to 10 minutes. Just try to wait for 5 minutes only, just to try to get the person conscious. But if that is not possible, just take that person immediately to the hospital. Why so? And this is what difference is. What here difference is what most of the educated person takes step quickly, right? Most of the educated and aware person take the step quickly. They always take the right action at the right time because they know the consequence of that thing, right? That what might happen if somebody do not get conscious. Okay, but in case somebody is not having that much knowledge, that what can be the outcome of it, or what can be the scenario after this if he or she will ignore this situation, so that may turn into a disaster. So this is what we are intended to learn. जब तक कार्य का परिणाम न देखो तब तक उसे प्रारंभ न करो. You यहाँ पर आपको यू हैव कंसिडर्ड इट्स आउटकम. आउटकम मीन्स आपको पता है कि हाँ, अगर मैंने इस चीज का, इफ यू हैव नॉट टेकन एनी ऑफ द स्टेप हियर, दिस विल turn into disaster. So in that case you might obliged to get against your family or against something, or you might need to arrange something from your neighbors if you are not having any kind of resources. So you have considered its outcome. आपको पता है what can be the outcome. So you have started the task that we have to take step consciously right now. It usually happens in the medical conditions, and apart from this I will take the proactive situation of business also. That is, just suppose you are working on a project, right? And on a project you have begun to work, what usually business planners or corporate thinkers do, they always proactively assume the situation. What they always try to assume the situation, what can be the outcome of this that may affect the society. Just suppose I will take the example that a virus was I will quote here, just suppose a virus introduced by a lab to the market, right, just to infect people. Any of the person has done this, but before doing that, he he or she is analyzing the outcome also. What can be the outcome, how people may be affected, and how it can turn into a disaster. So that is really important, ki the what result may come with the action you are about to take. So only in that case you can begin with that. If this is the reason, they always prepare antidote in advance. Most of the companies who are introducing I think IT virus, they always prepare antivirus in advance. So this is what it is got right time, right action at the right time. Now, easy early start. What is early start? प्रभात काल में उठने वाला व्यक्ति धन, स्वास्थ्य और विद्या प्राप्त करता है. वाई इट इज सो अर्ली स्टार्ट क्यों कह रहा है बार बार चाणक्य, क्या हमारा धर्म भी कहता है. Why they are always focusing and stressing on the early start, early beginning of the day? Because whenever you are beginning the day early, you are having you can say you are having me time. Me time means the when you are waking up around 5 a.m. in the morning or 4 a.m. in the morning. Most of the people used to be involved in their daily routine. So the vibes you can get time for yourself, time for your reading, time for your workout, that usually missed by you people, and that is really needed for your personality. That that wake up your mind, that improves your health, that also prompts up your mind, and you can gain knowledge into it. So that's why always it is recommended by the most of the celebrities, most of the holy peoples, and most of the Indian scriptures, that early start is very good, because early start stretches our working hours from around 16 to you can say 17, 18 hours totally. 2 hours daily you are getting a stretch. So we must focus on it. We must start early. Most of the celebrities, most of the people who have essence of life have an early start. And this is really true. If you are starting early, you achieve a lot.
Ma'am, can I add something?
Yeah, sure.
Early start means I have to start if I have an exam, then I have to start studying before I have applied for the exam. That was, I think, the early start meaning.
Yeah, in that case also it can be applied in that case also. It is similar. Similar meaning can be used in that also. Whenever you are planning to do something, just suppose anyone is planning for the IAS and IPS, and for the eligibility criteria, you must have 12th and graduation student must have the eligibility for IAS and IPS, right? So if you are starting early, it will make up your mind. It can be applied and used everywhere. Whenever your goal is clear, everything is clear, you can make your goals nearer and clearer with the early start. Okay, we must be very clear about this. Early start is a strength. We have a stretch, we have a long time to go, we have a time to get closer to our goal. This is why just suppose I'll give you my practical example. I have appeared in UGC net, right? I qualified it without any kind of coaching and guidance. Oh, nobody did that. Earlier, when I began to this exam, so in starting 1 or 2 attempts, I found that mm, something is missing. What happened? Uh, in first attempt, I qualified first two papers, and in second attempt, I qualified first two papers again with good marks. What happened in that case? I began my study within matlab you can say only 7 days before the paper. Okay, 7 days before the paper, I started studying about the UGC. I thought, if I am studying 7 days and I am qualifying the first two papers with good marks, so what will happen if I will study around 2 months early? And this it worked for me, and this it worked, and it gave me time to analyze the papers, analyze the you can say exam, analyze my mistakes which I was making in my third paper, due to which I was not unable to qualify that paper. And the what happened in December attempt, I qualified with early start only. Nobody helped me, nobody. Only with the tool of early start, I qualified there. So I think it works a lot. We must focus while preparing exam, while working and everything. We must focus on early start. Just begin your context. Okay, should I move on now? Now, what is wealth management? What is wealth? Anyone? What is wealth? Do you have some wealth or money?
Wealth can be ma'am, money or assets or property.
Hmm. I would like to ask something that will wealth can earn money,
Obviously, if we invest it.
right? Wealth we can use to earn passive sources, passive earnings. For to increase or to multiply, multiplication of earning is usually done by wealth. Okay, no other source can do this. Only with the help of wealth we can multiply our earnings. Okay, so multiplication is can be done only with with the wealth, because active earning is too less. Whether for the business, whether for the job, active earning is active earning is always less. But we always gain a multiplication in our wealth. Getting my point? And one thing I would like to add here: always try to just we have discussed in previous session that dharm se hi dhan arjit karna chahiye. We must not use any of the, you can say, um, you can say misdeed, or any of the such kind of activities that may harm people while earning money, just like fraud, killings, and smugglings, and such kind trafficking. We must not involve in this, because this kind, and you can say bribe, corruption, we should not earn money from this. Okay, this money is really having a negativity in itself that may harm you. I will say that this money is not, you can say, कहते हैं ना बरकत वाला, जो एक कहते हैं ना वाइब होती है उसमें बरकत, that money don't have that vibe. Just give me a minute, there is a important call. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm coming. Okay. So now what is the meaning of saving? Do you people save? Do you save money or not? Or you spend all the money you earn? Anyone? This is very important. Hmm. Anybody saves money or not? Listen, what is saving? Listen, you must save just like a Marwadi. Why I'm saying this? Why I'm saying that you must save money just like Marwadi. SIP, okay? 40% of your earning you are saving. Okay, very good. Anybody else? Okay. I would like to add here, I'm saying this because there is a Marwadi thought that always they think if they are having 1,000 rupees, they will spend only 10 rupees on themselves. That's it. Right? They will spend on needs, but on themselves, they will invest only 10 rupees. That ratio really works. That practice really works. That's why Marwadi used to have hidden money, or that money you can't even judge with their appearance, with their life, with their behavior. You can't judge. They won't be having iPhone in their hand. They won't be having MacBook in their hand. They won't be having Mercedes in their home. Means you can see this, that they are having crores, but yet they are living simple life. So what happens? What's the difference between the thought that most of the people start earning, just if you they are earning 40,000 and 50,000, they begin to expand it just like they have become rich, and that should not be done. We must maintain our expenditures just like a pauper. We must you can say synchronize our needs in a you can say just we are having these needs, that's it. Okay, timely, whenever it is necessary, we can expand, we can show up, but that is fine. Marwadi does it because Marwadis they always spend so much money on business, on temples, on food. They always spend money, but never they used to spend money on this kind of iPhones, the luxury cars. They are not intended to spend money in such a manner. That's why they are the part of our uh, topmost richest person. Just like our Ambani is also a Marwadi, Gujarati Marwadi is. Okay. So what happens? We must have the IQ of saving. First IQ must be saving, not expenditure. Okay. And please drop out the credit cards. I won't recommend you to use credit card because these are our enemies. Always credit card is increasing our expense. Also, this e-payments also has increased our expenditures. Earlier, when I didn't use this Paytm and phone pay, जब तक नहीं कर रही थी, what happened? Most of the extra expenditure usually either done by someone else, or I usually give up. I don't want this thing because I don't have e-payment. But what happens now, as I am using from last 2 3 years, so most of the payments used to be done. So and that payment is not in my, because I am not having cash. Whenever it goes in cash, that gives a kind of pain that money has been lost. But whenever you are clicking the money and you are paying, that doesn't give any kind of pain to you. Okay. So money may saving is very important. So we must prioritize our saving first whenever we are doing. And also one thing I would like to add here, always categorize what is your need, what is desire and want. Need you can't substitute, desire you can delay, want you can delay. Okay, so need is first and desire and want can be delayed. Okay, anybody having question in this? धन की रक्षा ऐसे करो जैसे जीवन की रक्षा करते हो. Because धन जो money, whatever money you are saving will be a greatest tool in your hard time, will be your you can say act as a family member in your difficult period. So money must be in your pocket always. Bhai, the money is that thing, it will be with you more than your family, more than your life partner, right? You can't say कि my family life partner will stay in your life forever or not, but you can manage your money for that that will stay with you forever. Now what is avoiding greed? Greed, what is greed?
The greediness to acquire money.
Hmm? देखिए, anyone else want to discuss something about greed? Wanting anything more than the requirement. I would like to quote here something. What's the reason behind so many adulteration in the, you can say, food we are observing? Just like most of the people making paneer, adulterated paneer, most of the people using stale buns for burgers, most of the people using you can say synthetic mayo for while preparing pizza sauce, yeah, mayonnaise, right? So what's the reason behind it? What's the actual cause of all these practices? Hmm? What's the cause? Listen, is the cause is only one, that is greed. Is that so? Do you agree with me? Please share your thumbs up if you agree. If you agree, please share your thumbs up. Okay. Only the greed, you can say greed is that kind of thing. Always try to compel the person to do something, you can say something in his or her favor, and it that hurts people. Just like one video I have watched where most of the cosmetics were what that person was doing. That person was removing the expiry date with some blade kind of thing. And what he was doing, he was making that expiry date as per the required time period, right? What is that? This is also greed. And one thing also I have observed, just like one ice cream parlors video I watched. It was a, I think, something sting video it was. So what they were doing, I think Quality or Amul, I don't remember the brand. Some of the people were removing this date of expiry, because most of the people now in Delhi are have conscious effort about the date of expiry. And what they are doing, they are removing that date of expiry and putting the new date of expiry there. And this is what the has originated so many diseases in our country. We Most of the kids are having ice cream. Most of the kids are regular on the regular basis, on weekend basis, we are consuming all this. Only because of greed of others we are suffering. So we must be conscious about it. At least we can practice it on ourselves, that we won't do something wrong. We can't control the whole world, but we can control ourselves. And maybe it may happen that someone may influence with our good deeds, good practice, and may improve himself, right? So we must not be greedy about any of the things, because it always leads to destruction. आप इसमें एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हो, दैट इज योर मैगी इज दैट एग्जाम्पल. यू कैन most of the sugar, one just recently I have observed one, that is ORS. Have you heard about the ORS case, which is being banned because it is really very harmful for kids and having nothing nutritious. One of the doctor has taken a step to object to the nutrition level of that ORS. So that all comes from that emerges from the greed. So we must avoid greed while practicing at workplace, while dealing with people, so that we would not do anything wrong to people. Okay. Okay, now we are having an activity. Just tell me the meaning of this. Dhanam chalam nityam nasti kasyachit. बताइए. Anybody can understand or tell me the meaning of this? Dhanam chalam nityam nasti kasyachit. What does it mean? आप बताइए थोड़ा सा, फिर मैं आपको फिर मैं बताऊंगी. I will let you know about this. What is the meaning of this? What do you dhan? Do you please you can open your mind.
मैम जब हमारे पास
Money is not stable.
Pardon.
मैम जब
Money
हमारे
keeps on moving, it is not stable.
Yes, right. Very correct. Money is not stable, right? Anyone else has got this? Got the meaning of this? Listen. In my first session, also I have told you that most of the business holders, most of the big firms, any of the big firm is doing something for the society, right? And that all comes from this concept that dhanam chalam nityam na asti kasyachit. What it says, dhan, जो कि आज, if you are having money right now, just suppose if you are having 1 lakh rupees right now, till what level you can keep it with you? Till your life only? Do you agree with me? Only the period you are living, you can keep your money with you. Okay, and whenever we will die, that money go to our successor, or whomsoever we are having, whether son, daughter, husband, mother, whomsoever we are having, right? So we can say that money is not stable. So what people are doing, what most of the people who has acquired a good position in the market, having enough money to live the life, and travel the world and fulfill their needs, and whatever our Indian context is, marriages of their sons and daughters, whatever. They are having enough money to do all that. They always prefer to give it back to the society. Okay, what they usually do, give it back to the society. What happens in that case? The money, whenever you are giving it back to the society, it regulates, right? It purifies whatever, by whatever means we are earning this. It also purifies our money, but we are rotating the money in that case. Just suppose most of the people are donating food, most of the people are donating books, stationery, and funding, dete hain, loan dete hain, whatever. These kind of practices are going on, and most of the people are doing this. Just suppose right now, uh, most of the companies are doing CSR activities. Infosys is doing, and Wipro is doing. CSR activities are based on it. If you have earned, your company is earning too much from the society and having enough to fulfill your needs, so it's our, you can say it's our moral duty to give it back. So we must be, just be practical enough. We are having enough money, just give it back. हाथों में उतना ही तो लेके जाओ कि जितना आएगा, बस उतना ही चाहिए. That's it. Okay, now moving on. So what it says, wealth is transient, it belongs to none forever. So it won't stay with us forever. So we must gain some positive vibe from the market, from the people, by donating, by regulating the money in the market. So what is self-regulation? Have you heard about this word, self-regulation? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
What is this?
We
What
have to regulate or control ourselves while consuming or while spending money in any kind of thing. We have to control ourselves and manage ourselves.
Right, correct. I will like to quote here that self-control is that control that balances yourself. Just suppose something, what happened, I would like to share some experiences that earlier when my career began, and I came to Delhi, and whatever ups and downs were coming, and I was unable to control my emotions. Unable to control my emotion means I was thinking that life is finished. Now nothing is there in me. I don't know anything. I am not having that talent to work, or why it happened to me, and these kind of questions coming in front of me, and I was getting quite depressed because of these questions. And what happened, this experience I have gone through one or two times, and third time what is happening now, I'm very strong enough. I can control my emotion, that I know whatever has been done, whatever has happened, but I know something better will be coming. Oh, and I will do that. Okay, I am not having any kind of flaws in myself. I will keep improving myself. This is what self control is. I've controlled my emotion, that won't affect my mindset, my moral background, and you can say my innate characteristic. Because what happens whenever we are unable to control our emotions, everyone takes advantage of it, whether employer, whether your juniors, whether anyone can usually take advantage of it. At the workplace, you must have the capacity to control yourself. No, don't tell so much about yourself to some of the people at your workplace, because that can be used against you. And don't get overexcited about any of the things, so because these also can be used against you. So we must be very controlled while working in the organization, and we have to be very conscious about what to be shared at workplace, or what should not be. That I have learned through experience. I usually make friends at my workplace, and I usually share so many things with them earlier, but now I'm very conscious about this. So we need to be we need to control ourselves, control our senses. Mastery over the senses is a true strength. Nobody can break that person who has control over senses. Okay, I will take the example of a military man. Can you bribe a military man? Just let me know. Can you bribe A military man. Answer me. Can you bribe? Anyone? Audience is
No.
listening? No. Why so? Why we can't bribe military men?
They are so much disciplined, and in their training, it is taught to them that they are not supposed to take any bribe.
Huh. Right. And one thing, anybody else want to share something about this? They are very honest. Good. Anything else? The only thing for a army officer of a military man is country first. Nothing is more important for them. The only if he or she is honest army officer, the only concept behind is country first, and that is usually fostered during the process of their training. Okay, so that's why they can't be bribed, but we can bribe easily our politicians. Can we bribe them? Can we bribe our politicians? That can be done very easily. Politicians can उनको vote, we can show them vote, either vote bank or their personal benefit. They can be bribed. This is the bitter truth of our country, right? This is what we have. We must why we must control our senses. Nobody can bribe. Even we people are common people. We can show them money and anything. You can't bribe army officer at any cost. Okay, avoiding laziness. Laziness, which is very great enemy of our work. Always try to do some whatever I have told you, that prioritize your work. Sometimes it happens. If I will suggest you to do that, if something can be done in 2 minutes, just do it instantly. If you have to make a call, or if you have to make something, if it can be done in 2 minutes, you just do it immediately. If it needs more than 5 minutes, just you can wait some. So that's why that is the principle to avoid laziness. Okay, so it is a greater enemy for our work, for our personality also. What is continuous self improvement? Have you studied this concept of Japanese? Do you know that exact word? What is continuous improvement? Do you have? I would like to add here that word is kaizen. I am writing that word in your chat box. That word is known as kaizen. You will you just search this word. When I learned this word, I was very fascinated about this word. And one more word I learned, that is zero defect. And I love both the words, kaizen and zero defect, because both kaizen is ongoing, which is we are improving ourselves on the daily basis. Kaizen is an ongoing process, but zero defect. What is zero defect? Can we achieve the zero defect? Is there possibility to achieve zero defect? It is a concept of quality management. Do you have any idea about it? Zero defect. Acha, just let me know. There is an advertisement based on this concept. Just tell me the name of that advertisement. Zero defect. Just tell me the product name. I will also tell the brand ambassador of this. Brand ambassador is Akshay Kumar. Just tell me which product is that. Tell me the name of the product. Search kar lo. No issue. Search it. Use technology. That is, the product is Prince Pipes. Prince Pipes. The product is marketed as zero defect. Okay. Zero defect is the context have been used for the Prince Pipes. Okay. So the zero. What is can we achieve zero defect? Is it possible to achieve zero defect? Hmm? Okay, no issue. Zero defect is not possible, but only thing is possible. We can say we can remove all the defects. Okay, zero defect is not possible, but we can remove the defects. The both the contexts are little bit different from one another. Okay, and whenever we remove defects from ourselves, we are the perfect person. Do you agree? Just share your thumbs up if you agree with this. When we have to remove defects from ourselves as a person, and if we have removed all the defects, we collected all the defects from our juniors, seniors, family, ourselves, we have analyzed from all the points, and whatever can be removed, we have removed. Whatever can be. I'm not saying that you have to remove all the defects, because something may be perspective basis. So whatever can be improved, you are improving. So now you are zero defect. Okay, so I will say that zero defect is not practically is not possible, but logically it is possible. Okay, so try to achieve it, and please go through this concept, Kaizen and zero defect. These are very interesting concept, and I think you people will also like it. The continuous improvement is Kaizen, and zero defect is improve uh, to remove all the defects from yourself and your products and your practices. Whatever practices you are doing, you can improve. Whatever you can improve, just improve. Okay, that is zero defect. विद्या सबसे बड़ा धन है जो कभी नष्ट नहीं होगा. वी मस्ट ऑलवेज कीप ऑन लर्निंग. नोबडी कैन स्टील नॉलेज. एंड एक वेल्दी पर्सन और एक नॉलेजेबल पर्सन में इसी बात का कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होता है कि वेल्दी पर्सन की वेल्थ चोरी हो सकती है, एंड नॉलेजेबल पर्सन की नॉलेज कभी चोरी नहीं हो सकती. दिस इज द एग्जैक्ट कोर ऑफ दिस. Okay, just we will go through some ethical context also, then we will wind up. किसी का भी विश्वास न तोड़ो, क्योंकि एक बार टूटा विश्वास फिर नहीं जुड़ता. Always try to build the consistency in trust, because if you have broken someone's trust once, nobody will trust you properly, efficiently. Nobody will trust. So that's why always try to prove whatever you have done, whatever you must have the capacity to build it consistently. It can be applied at your workplace, at your family place, anywhere. If never break your trust. If broken, it won't be maintained. So maintain this. परिश्रम करने वाला व्यक्ति कभी असफल नहीं होता. Everyone who knows how to work hard can never fail, because he knows whenever I will fail, I will work hard again. So that's why this quote is very true, that you know how to work hard. If he is failed, we will work hard again. More harder we will work. So that's why परिश्रम करने वाला व्यक्ति कभी असफल, one who works hard never fails. Okay. चापलूसी करने वाले से सावधान रहो, वह सबसे बड़ा धोखेबाज होता है. Yes. Beware of flatterers. Do you flatter with your bosses or seniors? Do you try to do this? Okay, this is already understood. Most of the people have an idea about it. Flattery is a very important tool of people who are intended to make you can say you be a part of politics of organization, and trying to harm others, hurt people, and trying to self-serving themselves while working in the organization. Flattery is only the tool for them. Okay. I think I will rest my content here. Okay. Anybody is having any question? Anyone?